Okay, ladies, I have gotten a ton of requests to do this video. Ever since I started putting my false lashes underneath my regular lashes, I'd gotten a lot of requests to do a tutorial on how I do that. So while I have not perfected this by any means, definitely still in practice mode, I wanted to get this video up so you guys could at least see how it is that you do it. So I'm going to be applying the Mist Lashes by Red Aspen. I will say that the more natural lashes definitely work better when you're applying them underneath. Any of those lighter lashes like Bella, Mina, Andy, Miss, and then I've also done Gigi. Those all work really well underneath because they're a lighter lash. I have done some of the heavier lashes, the thicker, more natural foam ink, or not more natural at all, more dramatic foam ink ones like Rosie, and I didn't care for it as much. Of course, I could have maybe just not done real well on the application of them, but they just felt too heavy to be underneath my lash. I didn't think it looked quite right. I don't know, I'm still kind of perfecting that. So anyway, I've got Miss out. I'm gonna put it on my applicator. Now, the difference between, as far as glue application, between putting them on top or putting them underneath, is your glue placement is going to go on the front side and just right on that very top edge. So you're not applying any to the back of that lash line. So I'll show you what I mean. So just right on that top edge. And I go a little bit in front, right along that band. Okay. So you can see our glue is color changing, has that really bright blue look to it. When it starts to go translucent, that's when you know that it is ready to apply. So you can see here, I've got it on the very front edge and on the very top of the lash. If you look at the back of the lash, there's no glue there. Now you can see some of the blue coming through, but I have not applied any glue there. So what you have to do is you want it to get way more tacky than normal. So we wait just a little bit longer for this to dry. So while we're waiting, some little tips. Doing them underneath your lashes is a great way to apply them for someone who, like today, for example, this is a very light, natural makeup for me, and I haven't put on any eyeliner as far as on top, you know, like a really thick liner. So if you don't like liner, if you don't like mascara, if you don't wear makeup, this is a great way to apply them because it looks very natural. You can't even tell that they're fake. I mean, it's definitely, people are gonna notice them and be like, are those real? Like, I can't really tell. But it's not, it doesn't look super fake. Like, oh my God, those just aren't natural at all. So like I said, you can apply these with absolutely no makeup on, and you're gonna get a great look at it. So do you see how some of that is not blue anymore? It's gone translucent. So it's pretty tacky. Here's what we're gonna do. Again, this may take me a few times. I have not perfected this, so just bear with me. Hopefully this goes well the first time. So instead of looking down into a mirror and applying them on top like we normally do, we're going to look up, okay? So I'm gonna bring my mirror up. We're gonna look up into the mirror and we're going right underneath. We're letting it get tacky because we want it to stick right away. Try not to blink, but I know it's really hard. and I just kind of attach the outer. Now my eye always gets watery, and that's okay. I just kind of press in to the lash. Like I said, try not to blink, but sometimes you just can't help it. It's a weird feeling, I'm not gonna lie. It's a really strange, different feeling until you get used to it. So there they are applied. So I like to just take the applicator, and because it's got kind of a wide, you know, base there to it, just press into it at the same time that you press down your lashes like you're blinking, and just really get them attached there. You have to be careful, because sometimes if you're pressing here, this corner will pop down. So just kind of keep working with it. Don't get frustrated. You know, just take your time. And then take your applicator, go around the side, squeeze the natural lash together with the falsie. Okay? So you can kind of see the difference there of miss over here, and then the natural lash there. All right, so I'm gonna do that again so you can get another look at it. I'm happy that that went well. That was a little too easy, so I have a feeling this one probably won't go as easy. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, when I take them out of the package, I'm, let's see if you can see this, I'm kind of bending it here like this. I'm keeping that round shape so that it really fits into the shape of your eye. Okay. Also, you might notice applying them underneath definitely makes them look shorter. For those of you who are familiar with the Miss Lash, you might think that this doesn't look quite as dramatic as it usually does when you apply them, but that's the whole point. It's giving you a little bit of a shorter, more natural look, especially when you look, let me get kind of close here, especially when you look down, you can't see that lash band, and you know, it just looks like it's a part of your natural lashes. Okay, so I'm going to apply the glue to this one, let it dry, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so this is almost dried down, completely tacky. I did want to say that this is definitely a more advanced technique. I would not recommend this for someone who is a first timer of trying lashes. Definitely would wait until you have mastered applying them to your top lash. I feel like if you try this just first off, having never tried lashes before, you would just get frustrated and give up on them completely. So definitely this is more of a technique once you have mastered putting them on the top. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's try this again on the left side. All right, so we're looking up, which is, I know what to you, I'm looking down in my mirror, but that's just the angle of the camera. So I'm looking up. You're getting it, or you're trying to get it right on that lash line on the underneath side. Okay. Try not to blink. Ah, see, there you go. I told you I'd have trouble with this one. That's okay. I want you guys to see the mess ups. Okay. Now this time I'm just gonna press right here in the center and make sure it's good and stuck before I start messing with the corners. So I'm pressing up while I blink down. And I'm gonna pinch in the sides. Hold on, eyes are watering. Okay, I'm just gonna start pinching in the false lash to my natural lashes. Like I said, just take your time, try not to get frustrated. Let that glue dry and get tacky. And don't go in immediately, you know, and start messing with it. Just let that glue adhere to that lash, and then slowly start to press the corners in. Because that's what I'm doing when I'm going in there. I'm pressing it just right to the center, and kind of getting that bond to make, or no, getting it to make that bond. That way I can go in and make sure that the corners are where they need to be. Okay, so I think that is it. Let me put this light down and try to get you a better look. So this is Miss Lash underneath my regular lashes. Miss is a silk lash. Like I said, it's one of the more natural looking ones that we have. Let me look down and get close. I do have mascara on. You don't necessarily have to put on mascara though. I just do that to blend that natural lash in with the falsie. So it looks actually even more natural that way. All right, so that is it. If you have any questions, please send me a message on Facebook, comment them below, and I will get back to you. I don't know that I'm the best at explaining things, so I hope that helps. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you later. Bye.